Hey, what's up, everybody? HTG Brian back with more Funko Fusion. Next up, we got Scott Pilgrim versus the World Level 4 Double Dragon Fun Play. That's right, no trophy achievements found in the making of this video, but we do grind that 25,000 vinyl to get that tube chest, and of course, we're going to get all of the rest as well. Now, this is a good time to remind you guys we have quick links down below in the video description, so if you're looking for one silver chest or maybe that red Protopart and how to get it, we got links for that. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and make our way through the Funko Factory Hub for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World over to door number 4 and activate Double Dragon. As soon as we get in, we're actually going to go ahead and flip the switch and go out the door, and as soon as we do, it actually triggers a cutscene. So we're going to go ahead and remove that as we have done with all other cutscenes and non-essential gameplay for the Fun Play series. And of course, here we go. As soon as we return from that cutscene, we're going to run out and smash 4 drums scattered at each of the 4 corners. We got one right behind us. We got one straight down across from where we spawned and where we were looking. And we got one on the far right side of that same stage where the 2 broskies are. And then when we turn around, there's actually one tucked behind us, behind some, I guess it's like some drum cases and such. Booyakashow, we'll go ahead and get that one done dead. Now we've got 4 of the 7 drums. The reason why we went so aggro on that at the beginning is because the boss will actually ground pound and slam one of those, and it gets confusing on which one you do and do not have. Now, right next to where we grab that first drum is going to be a silver chest. Simply pop it open and grab the silver crown and make your way down the left-hand side wall as we're going to find ourselves a free soda and some vinyl as well. Right past the vinyl is going to be a stairway. We're going to work our way up there, but make sure to pay attention to these ice guys. They are a bunch of, well, ice holes, if I'm being honest. They actually come and chase us and cause problems almost the whole time. So some of them actually heat seek and chase you, while others just kind of smash into walls. Now be careful when dropping off that ledge with this first piece. I guess it's like some sort of an amplifier. It only happened to us once, but it is quite possible that amp will get stuck in the electricity and just be floating in the air, unattainable. So you might have to respawn. So be careful. Just go off to the left side of that ledge to avoid the electricity. Once you've slammed that amplifier down, go ahead and make your way back down to the left side wall and bust open the case, grabbing the fuse, and place it on the right-hand side, giving us access to the old, what is that, Crown's Gold icon, or the big neon sign up there. We'll go ahead and shoot the 4 prompts and grab our subwoofer and take it back to the main stage, where we will slam it in one of the 2's perspective slots. Now keep an eye on your health. There are a couple of hearts scattered throughout that can help with that. And keep in mind, too, you definitely don't want to die, as it will take your vinyl away. We're going to need most of that for that vinyl tube later. All right, we've got ourselves an amp that we crafted at the blue mold machine. We're going to take it over to the far left wall and place it on the balcony edge here. This is going to allow us to use the old blue sonic waves to get across this giant gap, which will also unlock the ability to sort of cheese up onto that platform. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Basically, the game wants you to use the amp to get across that gap. But once you do it once, it actually removes an invisible wall, preventing you from doing what we're doing right now. Simply jumping up onto the speaker or the little machines along the wall there and jumping right up onto the platform, avoiding the need to take down the electricity and use the amp to cross that gap. Once we get up there, we're going to grab that red Protopart from the chest and slam it into the old mold machine inside our spawn point, giving us yet another Ninja Revolution part. So we're pretty stacked up on that. One more to go, as there's one more level. Before leaving the spawn area, switch to HeMan, as we are going to need his gold brick breaking abilities here in a second. We're going to go ahead and pop this vinyl chest real quick. All right, got it. Yep, got to get them all. All right, up the stairs and around the corner, we're going to find ourselves the Foxxo body part hiding amongst some boxes. At the end of the balcony here, we're going to find a gold cage. We'll go ahead and give it the old HeMan biz. Cha-cha-cha-cha. And look at that. We've got ourselves a green proto chest. We'll go ahead and pop that open and grab the proto part to go ahead and slam it in the old green mold machine. That gives us 4 of 5 of the soda, which happens to be the Invincibility soda, or the Bluesy. So we'll go ahead and switch back to Scott Pilgrim, as we're going to need his ability to use an amp here. In fact, we're going to go craft another one right now. Couple of these going to be helpful throughout the level. These amps have probably been the most molded item we've had so far. I could be wrong on that. I haven't really kept track, but go ahead and take the amp up right above where we crafted it, switch it over to the yellow note, give it a couple of zings, and it should pop open the glass cage on the other side. We're going to want to switch it to the blue note now, and go ahead and make it shoot those blue aura waves. We'll write them across, booyaka shao. We got access to a heart, which I'm going to go ahead and repleter my meter, and grab the other subwoofer. That's right, we're now taking it over to the stage, slamming it in, just leaving one last item, which happens to be a light bulb. Now we're going to use a nice little secret method there. Do you see we use the railing to get up top here? We're going to actually need to use that here in a minute when we do a 4-lever chest that requires a speed cola. More on that in a second. Go ahead and drop down below with the amp, switch it to the old yellow glass breaker, and bust that ice sculpture to pieces, leaving the, I don't know why there was a, that was weird that there was a light bulb inside of it, but we'll go ahead and take it and place it on the main stage. Now it's ready to be hit with a guitar, but we are not ready to go that far. So let's go back into the mold machine here, and if you've been following along, you should have enough green Protoparts to actually mold a yellow speed cola. If you have not gathered enough of the green Protoparts, simply check out one of those gold chests. Now, it does cost 3,000 vinyl, but they are often carriers of the speed cola, so definitely check that out. You won't be able to complete this without one, I can tell you that much. All right, well, we'll go ahead and drink a sippy poo here. We're officially golden. We're supersonic mode. We're going to flip the lever, jump right over the ledge, use the railing on the back of the stage to get up to the second lever, run and dash across the gap. I didn't even think that was possible. Flip the third lever and do a couple of dives over to the far left wall, which the final lever will be. If you did it within the 16 seconds they give you, at least at the time of this recording, you should have a silver crown waiting for you to pick up. So next we're going to go ahead and swap on over to another character we haven't used yet. Well, not in the fun play anyways. We use Starbuck a lot in the Battlestar Galactica series, and we are officially going to need his 5-star speed and his laser. Now, normally I would just use somebody like Kayla or, you know, whoever has a 5-star speed, but in this particular case, we need that laser beam. In fact, we also need a sentry turret to go ahead and bust open this restricted access door here on the right side of the bar. All right, our turret is down and the door is about to be open for us, where we will run down the stairs and find ourselves a portal that connects to the next door room that also has a portal. Now, basically, there are 6 laser pads that can be accessed from different points of view while looking through the first portal. There are 3 on the left side and 3 on the right, and it should be noted that there is not a lot of grace period here, as there is a timer working against us. Now, because we've got the super speed, it allows us to jump across these gaps a little easier and also make our way back down the stairs and try again if we somehow fall into the sludge and miss our target. So basically get all 6 of these laser pads charged up within the time allotted, which is roughly about 30 seconds. And if you did it in time, it'll drop the silver chest. Go ahead and make your way over to it, crack it open, and of course, reap your rewards before making your way on out of here. Now, it should also be noted before leaving this room, there is a vinyl chest on the far left side as you're exiting. So let's go ahead and jump over there and collect that too, because I don't know about you, but that 5 million sure seems a long ways away from us, and we're making our way through this fun place. So, hey, before leaving this restricted access area, if you haven't already, pop off the drum on the left-hand side. It's possible that a ground pound or perhaps another attack could have already triggered that. Just make sure that there is no drum there before you leave. All right, switch back to Scott Pilgrim in the spawn area and shoot the big speaker wall here, which should get it up to 100%. And after a few seconds, we should get our buddy to come in and help. It's like the Yeti or something. I don't remember which guy this is. Now, from here, we're going to have to go ahead and help the Yeti take out the dragons. And I recommend going up on this high right side and jumping across the gap. Now, I actually cheese the jump here and jump onto that little bar shelf there and up to the far corner. The reason for this is that the little snowmen down below constantly are attacking and throwing ice balls at you. I don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of getting hit with an ice ball. So I'm going to stand up here and sort of look back at the dragon. Keep shooting. Get that text from white to orange to red. Once it hits the red zone, he will actually move and sort of stretch around the Yeti. You'll see here in just a second. And after a few seconds of that sequence, it should actually take him away. He should explode into nothingness. Here we go. He's moved around behind the Yeti. We'll take a few more shots. The Yeti slams him down, and booyakashow. Done did. Now we got to go to the other stage and take out both these guys and collect our token, which we can insert into the whole machine behind us on the left, and of course get our fun key. Not sure why they use this token method for Scott Pilgrim. I think it's just the relevance to the storyline. You know, it's very coin-based, as a lot of the video games are coin-based in the game, in the movie, or, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. All right, go ahead and insert coin, grab our fun key, and we are officially out of here. We are no longer needed in the building, so we are going to exit. As soon as we do, we're actually going to turn a 180 and look up above the door and find drum number 6. Across the way here, there's a little alleyway just left to the main guy there at our exit point. There's drum number 7, and luckily for us, the old chest is right here. So we'll go ahead and swoop that up, giving us silver crown number 4. Next, let's go ahead and use our sword to take out both of these bad guys. Open the door to the final room, but don't grab the crown. We're actually going to use the character swap box and switch over to Childs. He has a flamethrower that's going to come in handy here in a second. We actually have to melt the chest, so we'll do that. And before we do, though, let's go out to our left and crack open a vinyl chest and use the vinyl tube here so that we can go ahead and give the 25,000 vinyl and get our silver crown in exchange. I like that exchange rate. That's not bad. 25,000 vinyl for 1 silver crown. Pretty good rate. All right, down the street we go. We're going to hang a right, and on the first set of tables is going to be a KFC bucket. So we'll go ahead and pop that off. And as we make our way down, you might notice there is a Mega Man dog. I'm not sure what that is. There is a cameo character quest on this level, and although we do have access to it, and it is the first point, we're going to save that for a later video. We'll do all of the Mega Man points in one video, and we'll do all the other characters the same way. So that is going to be sort of one of our final steps in the cleanup process. And, of course, we have irradiated all baddies with that chest, giving us access to the silver crown. And we are moving down the road here. And on the far right side, on our way out, there's going to be some garbage cans with a couple of garbage bags right in front of them. Smack those bags, and it should reveal the amber fossil. So we are basically done did. We got one more silver crown. It's right there on our left. But we're going to go get a vinyl chest in the back because you know me. Got to get them all. Got to get them all. If I can finish this with 40,000 plus, I'd be feeling pretty good considering I had to spend 25K. Now, here's a purple chest. That is going to give us the security access card to get into the character cameo door, which is back inside the main building where the boss battle happened. We're going to skip that, like I just mentioned, and come back later. So we'll do all those in one swoop for each character just to make things simple and a little organized. All right, melt the old ice chest, grab your crown, and we are officially done did with level 4 Double Trouble Fun Play. We are making good ground through this, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you have not already, please click the like button. I don't say that enough, and it would really help us out if you did. Of course, dropping comments, giving us feedback is always appreciated too. Hey, we got some final totals here, and they're actually going to fill up, well, mostly. As I mentioned a couple of times, we'll be back for that character cameo stuffs, and we'll be pretty methodical. So it'll look different on each level, and I'm not sure how it'll all work out, but that's our plan for now. All right, so back in the old Funko Factory Hub world for Scott Pilgrim. Door number 4 is done, so we're on to the next one, which is door number 5, Chaos in the Chaos. We'll be back for that in a hot second. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Check us out on social media if you have not already. We also have HappyThumbsGaming.com available for your viewing pleasure. We'd love to see you over there. Guys, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time.